from the city comes by and pushes them out of there. They got to go somewhere else because no, we got to do
They have
maintenance.
nowhere
We
to
got to
go.
clean. We got to do this. We got to do that. The only difference is now business owners can't be like, hey, get the fuck out from in front of my business.
Yeah, a lot of business already closed, and we have very high crime. That's the issue. This is the issue, not gender identity. It was never an issue.
The whole crime issue
Yeah.
that really pisses me off. With all the people that got behind that really pisses me off.
And then
'Cause they made some decisions that I was like, whoa.
yeah,
There's a million ways you could have addressed that would have cost less.
And on top of that, if you talk about costing less, our California gas price is the highest in the nation. How about that?
Yeah.
See, and then they want to raise, and then they raise,
bid.
and then they raise the people who. I mean, I'm not putting anybody down, okay? But they raise the minimum wage for the fast food. At the same time, they raise everybody's hamburger price.
Mm-hmm.
That's just reality. And this
here's the thing,
this is the issue.
Here's the trade-off with that. The only fast food joints they hurt were the small chains and the mom and pops ones. Those are the ones that really hurt because they live month to month.
Yes.
The big chains, which is ones they were trying to affect, like McDonald's and Burger King, they ain't hurting them because vast majority of them are franchises. At the end of the day, that franchise is still going to send all the money it's supposed to back to headquarters. All they did was make it less money that the franchisee owner gets to take home in their pocket.
Yeah, actually, I believe in the entire America, small business owners percentage is higher than the corporation or franchising.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
that's why they did that, because
they want to kill the small business owners.
No, they put the bill for paying that stuff out on the small business owners, because they're going to figure out, the small business owners will figure out how to navigate that, how to bring stuff up to speed. And the big franchises, all they got to do is follow the train. All the successful small businesses that make it work, the big companies will be like, okay, now how are they making that work? All right, 10 years, we'll follow that train. Be business as usual. They ain't got to worry about it.
See, I just don't don't understand what's wrong with Gavin Newsom. I think he has some control issue, because remember back in just not too long ago, right before COVID, he put out a mandate for we cannot use plastic straw anymore. Remember that? We're using paper straw. And then funny thing is,
but you gotta remember, Gavin Newsom is pandering.
Listen to me first. I know, but if you go to Starbucks or a boba place, the cup they use, which is gigantic, is plastic.
Mm-hmm.
You see? So I don't know that's why I say he has some sort of, I don't know what's wrong in his mind, to be honest with you. He has no sense of what's important and what's not.
In my opinion, he's trying to push. In my opinion, what he's trying to do is, and his followers aren't trying to do this, but he's trying to do it because he knows that if he pushes it, California is, you can't deny it, for the next 20 years, California is still going to be in the top 5 GDP of countries.
Falling. I know. I think it's falling, to be honest with you.
We're falling a little bit, but we're still. Yeah. It's still so many people and so many businesses.
But if you but if you look at, let's say, 5 years from now, I really think it's, maybe it doesn't take 5 years. I'll give it two years the most, if they didn't fix it. Because everybody's leaving, Yeah,
a lot of people are leaving, but it's like with everything. When you say everybody's leaving, the ones who really leave in the first 10 years are the ones who could afford to leave to begin with. all the ones who couldn't afford to leave, they got to hang around and figure out how to make this work. There's a lot of those people, and this is how you get innovation. You put the people in a position where they have to come up with a better plan. You have to have a reason to have a better plan that's more than just
true,
because we want.
but this is how do I put it this way?
Water.
I think a lot of people are just, it's not about, like try to resolve it, just sickening, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of like one after another one. Now they even landlords, whoever rent out the house, they put a cap on it. I understand, renter needs some breathe room as well, but I really feel this is all again down to government overreach. This is, let's say you're a landlord, I'm a renter. It's a negotiation between you and I. What have to do with the government? You know what I mean? That's why
And a lot of people say, "Oh, they did it to protect the people." No, they did that to protect you, the landlord. Because if I put a cap on it, now you're not getting greedy and just running away with the market. Because now you're going to always be able to find somebody who can afford at least that much. If I don't put a cap on it and you follow the market, what's going to happen when the market collapses on you?
Well, here's the thing. Let's say, I mean, just give an example. A lot of places, I believe, is 3 to 5% cap rental control, but our inflation is, that's what I mean. That's what I meant. So what I'm trying to say is, landlord has expense just like every other business.
Oh yeah, no.
So that's why
you're absolutely correct. The landlord does have expenses like everybody.
So the expense will have to, just like the hamburger fast food chain, the expense
has to go somewhere.
Pass it down to the consumer. Yes, that's the
but it's a give and take. You can pass it down to the consumer. To this consumer no longer is interested in consuming. And at that point, you gotta you're gonna either have to bail or you're gonna roll it back.
They will have a choice to
and
leave.
Hopefully you can survive until things balance, the markets balance out again. And
so
that's one of the main reasons why I'm trying to get stuff going right now, because I literally see so much opportunity over the next 10 years. Like, it is going to be ridiculous, in my personal opinion.
Okay, cool. So next we're gonna, where's you have a timeline? Where shall we go now?
We
jump to the Biden. Go ahead.
Oh, we took a good tangent, but I like that that tangent. That was really good because it means we're not just solely focused on one thing. We've come up to, well,
I think the timeline, we can go ahead and start talking about Biden's stepping out.
Yeah, that's where we are right now as far as like the major things people are interested in discussing. Unless you want to talk about pictures
we
of
can
cats playing guitars or something.
Yeah, we can kind of go share this part, and then Kamala Harris. And then we can
all right, so
close out. We can wrap out, and then the next week we'll see what's going on after that.
Yeah. So
so
July
21st. So Biden. I don't know. I see this coming. Actually, I saw this coming 2-3 years ago when he first got elected. I was commenting one of my friends' post. I said, "You wait and see. When they finish using him, they'll kick him out to the curb." And that's what they're doing. That's what they did just now. And
he was Biden got lucky, man. He was a real safe bet supporting Obama. He was a controllable bet supporting Obama. So, he's not J.D. Vance. Let's put it like that. Okay. when he was vice VP for Obama, and he showed himself nationally to be really level-headed and not a fire spark, not prone to just blowing up or doing something crazy. And then that led to a lot of people being comfortable with him when he ran for the presidency, and he banked off of it. Good kudos to you, my man. You made it at the last bit of the race. Kudos to you. He entered the club. He entered the presidency club. Not going to take that from him. That's why I don't take it from Donald Trump either. He won the votes of millions of people. You know how hard that is? I got a freaking YouTube channel that I get I'm happy if I get 10 views on a video. You know what I'm saying? He got millions of people to get up off their butt, go to another location out of their house,
so
write something down in his favor.
So you don't think it has I mean back in 2020 there's a lot of talk about the vote counts. It's not accurate. Anyways, I that my opinion. Okay, my opinion is I somehow there's something happened. Okay, that's my personal belief, personal opinion. And COVID did play a lot of into that mix. Okay, so
I'm not gonna say there wasn't no tomfoolery going on, but there is a saying that's if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying to win, and you only cheating when you get caught.
Yeah, so this time around, so he dropped out, and then now we have
the only thing I didn't like was they brought in a lot of foreign influence at that time, and that's going to be a contentious thing. That's gonna, I know a lot of people in our government are all about this global economy thing, but I'm telling you that the foreign influence and monetary support is going to wind up turn around. Is no matter who it is be involved, it's going to turn around and become a really contentious powder keg.